Justin, what was your assessment on the red zone difficulties tonight? A pronounced struggle to get in.
Shooting ourselves in the foot. I think we did that starting with me with the fumble in the first quarter. So I think we just have to correct those things, correct the self-made mistakes, and get rid of them. And I think we won the ball game tonight. So just shooting ourselves in the foot, and we just have to correct it.
What was supposed to happen on that 4th and 1, and where did things go wrong?
They just guarded it well. I mean, we called the play, and they played a good defense. It's that simple. But yeah.
Was the plan for it to be a naked boot with you running for it? And then
Nah, the play was meant for Mooney, but they were in cover 2. Corner sat on it, and he didn't move. But yeah. And I mean, I had an opportunity to go a little high-low, but at the perfect time when Mooney was open, I wasn't looking. I was looking for the over coming around. But they just called up a great defense for that play.
What kept you from throwing it in that instance? What did you see that kept you from throwing it to Darnell there?
Well, I wasn't looking at him when he was open, and then when I looked back at him, he was covered. So it's just timing of football.
So he wasn't the first read?
He was the first read. The corner was there, cover 2. So in cover 2, the corner has a flat defender. He's responsible for the flat. Darnell's running to the flat, so he sees Darnell running right there. I take my eyes to the corner, take my eyes to the over route, and when I took my eyes to the corner and the over route, the corner backed off a little bit. Then when I got back to Mooney, the corner came back. So again, if I know that next time, if I see cover 2 off rip and just boom, go low, high, low, right down, get the corner to move back and then hit Mooney in the flat. But that's just the instance where you learn.
Justin, it's obviously life in the NFL, but how frustrating is it when you play like that? You guys, I'm sure, have repped it tons of times. You have your different options, and they just have the right defense for it.
I mean, yeah, it's football. You win some, you lose some. I think that's the name of the game. So, you got to give credit to them at the end of the day. You can't just be all us. But, again, I think overall, that we did shoot ourselves in the foot with turnovers and penalties, and I think if we get rid of those, then we win the ball game. But, yeah, I mean, at the same time, you do have to give the defense, credit sometimes that they're going to, guard and play well. So.
Justin, what do you think of Kevin Jenkins kind of standing up for you on that late hit? What do you think?
Yeah, I told him I like what he did there, and I appreciate him. But at the same time, he's got to be smart. But I mean, I definitely love the mindset, and I love him sticking up for me. I mean, I think that's what we need more of. But I just told him I love it, but just do it between the whistle.
Hey, Justin, you had obviously taken a number of hits before the one in the end zone where you went up to the ref. What did you tell the ref that got the flag ultimately?
I don't know if he saw me take a knee. So I told him I took a knee because the snap count was messed up. So I took a knee, and then I stood up. But he hit me. So I don't think he saw that. So I was just trying to relay it to him because I don't think he was about to call a flag for it, But that's pretty much what I was trying to say to him is just I took a knee, then body slammed me. So, yeah.
Justin, on that 4th down throw to Darnell Mooney in the corner, did you feel that you put enough air on that pass, or you put too much air? And do you think he did enough for it to have been a catch?
You're talking about the one where his foot, he caught it, but he was out of bounds?
Shin was probably down.
I think I put the ball in a place where the only place it could go. I mean, it just sucks that his foot didn't get in.
Do you ever feel like you start to press a little bit as the game goes on when things aren't clicking like they weren't tonight? Like you kind of settle down, and then maybe at the end, a little bit early, you feel like ever that happens at the end of games?
Nah, we actually tend not to do that. So, it's happened so many times, situations where you're down and players begin to press, but, you can't press. You can't play like you're down because you're not going to, get 14 points back in one drive. So you just got to play each play and make, each play a positive play. And, yeah.
Justin, late in the first half, you had a 3rd down throw to Montgomery along the left side. I was right before the field goal got blocked. What went wrong there? Was David where he's supposed to be? It seemed like.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. That route is supposed to be at 8 yards. I think he ran it at 8 yards, and I did the correct footwork timing for that throw. But I told David after that play, that's on me and him for not repping that, in practice and getting that timing down because he's running it slower than the receivers do. So if that was a receiver out there on that side, that's a completion and first down. But that's on me and him for, not getting those extra reps in practice. And I told him directly after that drive, I was like, that's on me and you because we weren't on the same page right there. But at the end of the day, I should have known that was a running back and, he doesn't do routes on there with us. So I just put the ball on him. But, again, that's a timing throw. So I'm not waiting for him to get out of his break. I'm anticipating where he's going to break.
Is he playing out there because you're so depleted at the receiver position?
No, that was just the formation we were in. Yeah.
Justin, at this point in the season, I know you continue to try to get better at every aspect of your game. What are you most confident about in your game right now?
I think outside the pocket, I think I do pretty well there. And I think when we do know huddle plays, I think our offense is very efficient doing that. Just because we know those plays, it's literally no thinking. We line up and run those plays, and I know where all the answers are to whatever coverage they give us to those hurry up and hurry up offense. So I think that kind of gets our offense in a rhythm.
To that point, you guys kind of had a stretch like that where you hit a few in a row. One of them was the throw up the middle to Cole. What did you see on that throw, and talk about the ball placement on that one?
Yeah, we just had a 3-by-1, 4 verts, cover 2, and Cole was 1-on-1 with the Mike Backer. So no safety split and 1-on-1 with the Mike Backer. I mean, and that Mike Backer has his back turned. That's the route on there. So I just put it up for Cole, and of course Cole made a great catch on that. So yeah.
Justin, after seeing this defense tonight, what benefits do you think that's going to have in the next couple of weeks? It's going to be still fresh.
Yeah, I actually think they didn't do much of the stuff that we studied on film. I think they played a lot more shell this game. So I think I'm going to expect what we were expecting to see this game, next game, more blitzing and stuff like that. But they didn't really bring that much pressure this game.
Throughout the year, you've had drives that looked good, and then they're really got by penalties, more turnovers.
Mm-hmm. That's been the story. That's been the story of the year, for sure. I mean, it's just shooting ourselves in the foot. And once we eliminate those penalties, sacks on my part where I should just throw the ball away, throw the ball, down to the ground. Once we eliminate those, then, we start seeing more points come up on the board and, more success from, the whole team. I thought the defense played great tonight, and they put us in a position to win.
Like that's still happening this long into the season.
It's frustrating at this point, and especially with the false starts, and just everything. I mean, we're gonna have to come up with something, a punishment during practice, run a lap or something, because that's what we did at Ohio State. If you jumped outside, you run the whole lap. I don't care who you are. So they even had me running laps if I would do something wrong. But we're gonna have to do something to fix that, and I know whatever that is, I know everybody's gonna be on board with it, and we're gonna get it fixed.